So once you see yourself, you can start. So I'm going
Okay.
to give it like 5 seconds.
Good morning. I'm Professor Clifford Newman. I'm a faculty member in computer science. I'm director of USC Center for Computer System Security, and I oversee the Master's in Computer Science Specialization in Computer Security. And I'm going to talk to you today about some of the reasons you might be interested in this specialization and some of the logistics surrounding it. First of all, computer security is a hot area of study, and there is a critical need. It's needed by businesses, it's needed by software developers, it's needed to protect critical infrastructure, and it's needed to combat cybercrime. The focus of this specialization is to help you understand how to design and deploy secure software systems. We focus on special technologies useful to protect networks, information systems, and applications. We also want to make sure that you understand how to analyze systems to identify weak points in security and how to restructure such systems to improve security. Our graduates from this program accept positions with software systems and network developers, for example, Microsoft, Google, Cisco, Qualcomm. They accept positions with security firms, for example, McAfee and Symantec. They also accept positions with government contractors and agencies, as well as with system integrators and consulting firms. So a little bit about the particular specialization. So as mentioned already, security is critical in the development of new applications. Future developers need to understand security technologies, and they need to understand how to architect applications with an eye towards security. The Master's in Computer Science with a specialization in computer security is a basic computer science system track master's degree with security coverage within the OS classes, the network class, and the architecture classes. And additionally, Computer Science 530 is focused entirely on computer security systems. There are also additional classes that cover applied cryptography and electives that are available from the informatics security program and other programs as well. It's important to understand, though, that as a basic computer science system track master's program, there are the core requirements in computer science that you must meet, and there are only a couple of classes remaining that you fill with either electives or the requirements for the specialization focusing on computer security. This is as compared with an alternative Master of Science that we have in cybersecurity engineering. And that one's offered through the informatics program. That one's focused more on operation of secure systems and applications that operate in such environments, rather than on the development of the environments themselves. So if you really want to be developing large software systems with the security focus, you need to be in this program. That is the Computer Science Masters with the specialization, because that's going to give you the background that you need for constructing large distributed systems, yet you're also going to get the coverage of security that is needed to improve how those systems are developed. There's also a lot of computer security research that goes on at USC. USC has graduated many PhD students focused on security, from work in electronic payment technologies, electronic commerce, denial of service defenses, intrusion detection, and group communication security. We provide a supportive environment for security research. There's a significant pool of students working in this area, and this is a resource from which industry is able to hire. Within this curriculum, you are able to do some work in directed research and otherwise in these research areas that we are talking about. So what are the classes that you should be taking in this specialization? In particular, what are the requirements there? As already mentioned, this is a CS degree with a specialization in security. It provides a more systems and CS-oriented perspective than the informatics degree. The required classes here include all of the CS Master's core requirements, plus the following security-related classes, some of which overlap with that core. Among these, the required classes are Computer Science 530, Security Systems, Computer Science 531, Applied Cryptography. Computer Science 551, Computer Communications. Computer Science 555, Advanced Operating Systems. And Computer Science 570, Analysis of Algorithms. You're also required to take 2 of the following classes: CSCI 561, Foundations of Artificial Intelligence, or CSCI 571, Web Technologies, or CSCI 585, Database Systems. And these all have significant relations to computer security in one way or another. You look at the AI, and you're looking at intrusion detection technologies and analysis of data related to events. You're looking at 571, web technologies. This is where most of the security breaches occur on the internet today. And CSCI 585, database systems, another area where it is important to have that understanding of computer security. There are also significant privacy issues related to database systems. There are additional units that you will need to take to reach a total of 32. They may be taken from a range of approved offerings. See the website for more details. Among these can include things like directed research, can include other classes that are relevant both in computer science in general, as well as security specialized topics. Now, I was mentioning the research focus that we have a lot of opportunities for at USC. I direct USC Center for Computer System Security, and through that, USC has been recognized as a center of academic excellence in information assurance research by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency. The center itself coordinates USC research in computer security, focusing on improving the security of computer systems, networks, and applications. It also promotes the development, evaluation, and integration of security technologies into a lot of other areas, and it promotes the understanding and integration of policy management and enforcement technologies. We conduct research in computer security architecture, in critical infrastructure protection, dynamic policy management, intrusion detection and response, denial of service defenses, security for web services, personal privacy, and survivability of critical infrastructure. The center also provides to the larger community, well beyond USC, the Deter testbed, which allows classes at other universities, allows researchers to run experiments on security technologies and to observe and model attacks and to evaluate defenses. The topics of interest within the center include trusted computing, architectures for systems, software and networks that provide assurance, additionally, how to protect providers of information, including personal information provided by end users from misuse, even once that information is out of the hands of the provider. We've been doing a lot of work recently on critical infrastructure protection. We've been focused on cyber-physical systems, in particular, including the power grid. We've been working with Southern California Edison and Department of Water and Power on some of these activities. The focus here is on improving security of federated systems that are part of a larger system of systems and to improve the operational resiliency of these systems. We have also been doing some work in the area of security for computer games. As I'm sure you're well aware, we have the #1 games program in the country here, and we have been focusing within the computer security curriculum and within the Center for Computer System Security on collaborations with that game program as well, looking at issues around security for computer games. Here's a high-level overview of the center, how different pieces fit together, some of the other kinds of activities that we perform. For those of you that are taking classes, most of our classes are run through the distance education network. Whether you are a student on campus taking one of these DEN classes or a student taking it remotely, there is the desire to learn system, and there is some information up here about how you can perform those activities. With that, I'd like to conclude, and welcome to the program.